Let me ask you something. Are you the kind of person who spends 2 hours studying English after work? Maybe three? Closes the book feeling good, productive, goes to sleep thinking, finally, I got this, and then wakes up the next morning barely remembering any of it?
Barely? I'm being generous when I say barely.
Right? Maybe one word survived. Two, if you're lucky. And you sit there thinking, why did I even bother?
Yeah, that feeling is the worst.
But here's the twist. That's not your brain failing. That's part of how memory works.
What do you mean?
Your brain isn't broken. It's working exactly how it's supposed to. While you're asleep, your brain is sorting memories. Some get strengthened, others slowly start to fade.
So my brain is forgetting some of what I studied while I sleep?
In a way, yes, but sleep isn't causing the problem. Sleep is exposing the problem. If your brain doesn't think a word matters, sleep helps clear it away.
So the problem starts before I even go to bed.
Exactly. By the time your head hits the pillow, your brain is already deciding which words are worth keeping.
Okay, I need that. I lived in that study for hours, see nothing cycle for like 2 years.
Easy English with PJ. I'm PJ. That's Logan. Today, we're not giving you more things to memorize.
Thank God.
We're giving you a system. 3 steps, no extra hours. Just a way to help your brain keep the English you actually use.
PJ explained this to me before we hit record, and honestly, it changed how I think about memory.
Yeah, stick around for the security guard part. That's where it clicks. Every night, your brain cleans house. Think of a security guard outside a nightclub. His only job is to keep people out unless they have a real reason to get in.
So, words are the people trying to get in.
Exactly. Most words show up like junk mail. No invitation, no reason for the guard to care.
And the guard throws them in the trash. And after a night's sleep, if your brain doesn't see a reason to keep a word, it starts fading by morning. That happens to me every week.
So, how do you get past the guard? You give the word 3 things: connection, effort, and repetition.
Start with connection.
Most people learn words alone, just the word and the translation. A vertical list. Done.
That's what I do.
And that's why they fade so quickly. Without some kind of meaningful connection, they're much harder to remember.
So, what kind of connection are we talking about?
A real feeling, a memory from your actual life, something you can touch emotionally.
Give me an example.
Let's take the word sustenance.
Never heard it.
Perfect. It means food or nourishment, the thing that keeps you going. But if I just say sustenance equals food, you'll forget it by tonight.
Probably.
But watch this. Monday morning, you slept 4 hours. You walk into work holding coffee like it's life support. That coffee is your sustenance,
Oh, I felt that.
right? Now it's not a definition. It's exhaustion. It's the thing you hold while waiting for your brain to wake up.
So, the word has a body now.
Exactly. You don't learn the word, you feel it. Emotion helps your brain treat it as something worth remembering.
Then, why did school teach us the complete opposite? Just lists and translations?
Because schools often focus on passing tests, not long-term memory. Tests are easy to measure. What actually sticks in your brain, that's much harder to grade.
Yeah, that tracks.
Step 2. Most students get this backwards. Looking at a word is not owning it. To keep a word, you need to produce it. Most people spend almost all their time recognizing English instead of retrieving it.
Which feels easier?
Exactly. Easy recognition feels productive, but effort is what builds memory.
So, how do I actually do that when I'm alone?
Flip the flashcard. Most people put the English word on the front. Don't do that. Put a picture or your native language, something that makes your brain work to find the English word.
Give me a real example.
I learned congested on the subway during rush hour. I was learning English at the time. Everyone was packed together, someone's elbow in my side, and my brain went, oh, this is congested.
You lived it.
That tiny effort reaching for the word, almost missing it, that's what builds memory. If the word comes too easily, your brain remembers less. Don't make it easy. Make your brain work for it.
So, connection plus effort. Does a word just stay forever after that?
No, and this is where people give up. Even the good words, the ones you really learn, start to fade after a few days.
The forgetting curve.
Exactly. But you can stop it with repetition. Just 3 touches. Day 1, day 3, day 7.
That's the whole schedule?
That's it. You're not cramming. You're reminding your brain that the word still matters.
So, you actually did this with words?
Yeah, congested stayed, sustenance stayed, hundreds of other words just disappeared.
What do I actually do on each day?
Day 1, just glance at the word again. 1 second. You're just sending a signal to your brain. Still important.
That's surprisingly small.
Small works. Consistency matters more. Day 3 is different. Don't just look at it again. Use it in a new sentence.
Why does it have to be new?
Because your brain needs to know the word is flexible. I learned this the hard way. I knew the word brilliant from one compliment I received. That's a brilliant idea. Then someone asked me about a movie. How was it? And I froze. I only knew brilliant for ideas.
Oh, that's a real problem.
New sentence every time.
Okay, what about day 7?
Day 7. You explain the word to someone or to yourself in the mirror.
Explain it how.
Like frustrated means annoyed because you can't change something. Like when the Wi-Fi keeps disconnecting in the middle of a call, or when you're trying to open a jar and it won't budge, or when someone says a word you know you studied, but your brain goes blank.
Oh, so teaching it.
Yeah, if you can explain it clearly, that word is much more likely to stick. Day 1, recognize it again. Day 3, use it differently. Day 7, explain it in your own words.
So let me run this back. Make a connection to a real feeling. Flip the flashcard so you have to put in effort. Then repeat on day 1, day 3, and day 7.
That's the whole system.
And I don't have to do this for every single word?
God, no. Most vocabulary lists are noise. Your brain is actually smart to ignore words you never use.
So my brain isn't lazy. It's just selective.
Exactly. Pick 5 words a week and run them through the system. 3 months from now, that's dozens of words you can actually use without freezing.
That's way better than knowing 500 words that you kind of recognize but can't use.
A lot of us can recognize a word. That's easy. The real test is whether you can actually pull it out when you need it.
I have to say something.
What?
That thing you said earlier about freezing when someone uses a word you thought you knew, that happened to me last week. Someone said awkward, and I knew the word. I'd studied it, but in the moment, I just nodded.
And then later you remembered it.
Yeah, in the shower. 3 hours later.
That's the worst. But here's the thing, that's not failure. That's your brain telling you which words need day 3.
Huh, I never thought of it that way.
See? That's the shift. Okay, so real quick. The security guard decides what stays. Build a real connection, like congested on the subway during rush hour. Make your brain put in effort. Then repeat on day 1, day 3, and day 7.
Here's something I want to try. What if you recorded yourself using the word, like a voice memo?
That's actually perfect. Pick one word you want to remember, any word. Then record a 10-second voice memo using that word to talk about your day.
That's it?
That's it. When you say it out loud, connected to something real that happened today, that word stops being abstract. It becomes yours. Seriously, try it. 1 sentence, 10 seconds.
And if you want to really lock it in, come back to the comments and tell us what word you chose. So here's what I keep thinking about. Your brain isn't designed to remember everything.
It's designed to forget almost everything. And for a long time, I didn't understand that. I thought the problem was me, that I just wasn't good enough at this. But my brain was doing exactly what it should, strengthening what matters and letting the rest fade.
That's a better way to think about it.
The problem wasn't my brain. I just never showed it which words were important. So here's the one thing to carry with you. Don't try to remember everything. Just give a few words a reason to stay.
And what about when you forget?
The goal isn't to never forget a word. The goal is to remember it faster each time.
I actually like that.
Go back to that feeling from the beginning. You studied for hours, you felt good, you went to sleep thinking, finally, I got this. And then, nothing stuck.
Now you know. Nothing was wrong with you. The security guard isn't trying to make your life difficult. He's deciding what's important enough to keep. The problem is that most of us never give our words a real reason to get past him. Every night, your brain has to decide what's worth keeping. Now you know how to help it choose.
One last thing. What's a word you've forgotten and then finally remembered? Like the one that took forever to stick.
Yeah, drop it in the comments. We actually read them.
Seriously, we do. And sometimes we build whole episodes from what people say. So let us know. What word fought you the hardest?
All right, that's the episode.
We'll see you next time.
Later, everyone.